Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with the We Rule the School 3-Day Hop by Sarah Scraps. And today is day 2 and we are doing middle school. And while my son is in elementary, that beautiful girl is graduating 8th grade, so middle school here. And she actually sang in her middle school graduation. I did not have a back to school for middle school because I must have already scrapbooked all of those for both my daughter and my son. So that's kind of impressive. So I figured it would be okay to do a graduation from middle school. And so I have lots of scraps left in I think it's 2 or 3 different back to school Echo Park collections. And I have 2 sticker sheets left with a handful of things, a couple of papers that I've already selected for this layout. And like I said, I am trying to use up as many scraps as I can. So I have my papers, my embellishments, a couple of things I pulled out, these 2 pictures, and we'll see how this goes. So I have gutted that alpha paper because the back side of that is a green polka dot that's beautiful. And if I don't ever use it for this, back to school or school stuff, I can use it for anything. It's a really, really pretty paper. And so I decided to gut that. And then I put that star paper down. And then I'm just pulling pieces of the scraps that I had that I'm going to just tuck around. So if you watched my elementary school layout that I did yesterday, it was pretty much the same concept. I took a bunch of scrap papers and just used them up. I'm trying to get this collections used. There are 3 different Echo Park collections in this little stash that I've got. I have School Rules, Back to School, and I Love School. And so I've got a 6x6 paper pad, and then I had 2 of the full, collections. And so I'm just trying to get as much of that stuff used up because, to be 100% honest, Echo Park is not my favorite. It's very wordy, and I don't mind documenting and scrapbooking with words, but it doesn't have as many icons except for all over the paper, and it's a little busy for me. So I'm looking through these papers trying to work it out to do these 3 different layouts for elementary, middle school, and high school, and it is a lot of wordy bits and very icon heavy layout or papers. So I am working on using them up so that I can kind of gear myself, away from not all of them. I mean, I like some Echo Park. Obviously, I have a lot, but I'm trying to go in other directions. So, but I am using as many of these little scraps as I can. Figure any of these are going to be applicable to any school, because backpack, school buses. My daughter rode the school bus to middle school for the first time because I think I drove her every day to elementary school. So I don't remember her ever riding a bus in elementary school. So she rode a bus to middle school most of the time, and then her dad took her sometimes. So, but anyway, so it's very fitting for her to have that. I do have some more childlike papers that obviously I didn't want to use for this, even though the picture has my son in it and he was graduating 1st grade. That was a rough day because she was crying because she graduated middle school, and he was crying because his favoriteest teacher in the whole wide world had left without saying goodbye to him a 17th time. And he was devastated that she had the audacity to leave the building. So he had been in tears all day long, and so his sister was trying to cheer him up. So she had a certificate of graduation, and he had like a certificate of promotion or something. So that's what they're holding in our overgrown front yard. And then, like I said, that other picture is her. She sang a solo at her 8th grade graduation. She sang Miley Cyrus's The Climb and did an amazing job. Her goal in life was to be on The Voice, or my goal for her was to be on The Voice, because my goal back in the day was to meet Adam Levine, but she quit singing during her. But she still has the chops. She's got a beautiful voice. So I am just taking the embellishments. I had a few things left on a Jolie's by You, like that little desk and the globe and that little stack of books. I thought it worked perfectly for a middle school layout. Makes it a little bit more mature than, like crayons and stuff like that. I am going to add the little pencils, these little Jolie's pencils. I had 9 of these in the beginning. I used 3 on the elementary. For some reason, I only put 2 on here, but I'm going to go back later. I have 1 left because, spoiler alert, I used 3 of these on my high school layout. So I'm going to go back and find a space for that last one because I'm not putting that back in my stash. And like I said, it's graduation, so I went ahead and pulled that little graduation sticker off of there. And I think that's about it. I really just wanted to use up a bunch of papers and as many of the embellishments as I could. And then I am going to add an 8 right here above the graduation and a 1 over there next to my son so that I know, what grade this was. Although, I could probably do the math, but who wants to do math when you're looking in a scrapbook, right? So I'm going to add that, and then I pull out my new Hip Kit Club alphas that I just got not that long ago, and I'm kicking myself for not ordering multiples, especially of this one that's black and white alphas, because, they're the perfect size, and they're super sticky, and I love them. So if they're still available, I'm going to order some more because, well, they're just lovely. And then I felt like it needed something, so I put little stars in all 4 corners and then do a little doodly line with my gel roll pin all the way around. And it is shiny, and it leaves little blobs as you go. And I'm okay with that because I kind of wanted that. And so you can kind of see them when I do the close-up, that there's like a little bit, like almost like I had hesitated with the pin there, but I really didn't. But I'm okay with that. It was almost looks like I did it on purpose. So there it is. I hope you all will go check out all of the ladies and that are participating and creating with the back to school hop that Sarah Scraps is putting on. Like I said, today is middle school or that mid-range school time frame. So I hope you'll go check all of them out. Hope you'll come back and see me again tomorrow because I'll be having my high school one up. And I hope that you all will give me a thumbs up down below if you liked this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Have a good day and happy scrapping.